to a question from Kevin Baxter with the LA Times. Kevin, go ahead.
Hey, Greg, how are you?
Well, Kevin, how are you?
I haven't seen you in almost 2 days. Thanks for coming back. What did you know? What did you know? And when did you know it about Sebastian's suspension? Did you guys think about appealing that, or what was the process like?
Yeah, it's been an ongoing discussion for some time. I would say, a week or so. In terms of when did we find out that he was actually going to be suspended? Maybe yesterday or the day before, late in the day before, or yesterday at some point. There was a lot of discussion on the topic. Obviously, it's a sensitive topic, so I think there's a lot of discussion and a lot of thought that went through from the league perspective. And at the end of the day, they've made their decision. We respect their decision at this point. I haven't heard anything different so far.
But so you were not aware of an appeal because you didn't find out about it until yesterday?
Right. I mean, there had been some discussion of the possibility, but in terms of a final decision, it was, late in the day before, or yesterday. I can't remember exactly. It's kind of running through. These days kind of get pushed together. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Kevin. We'll go next to Damien Calhoun with Daily News Group. Damien, go ahead.
Hey, Greg.
Damien.
With Sebastian gone for 2 games, how do you have to adjust things? Could we see more, maybe Sasha in the midfield, or how do you sort of adjust things here the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I think, how we adjust is really kind of a little bit dependent on the opponent. This game this week against the Red Bulls is a very specific game. Unlike most other games in MLS, the Red Bulls have a very specific style. And so we'll adjust according to what we think is going to give us the best opportunity against the way the Red Bulls play and to manage the game the right way for us. That may not be the same solution, obviously, in a week from now or next week. So that we'll kind of play that by ear. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And we have some guys who've gotten a lot of minutes during the preseason and guys who have had a lot of opportunities. So I feel like everybody's kind of ready to go. And it's just going to be us choosing a direction for who we want that to be and how that will look on the weekend. So but guys are ready for it.
And one more, injury wise, is everybody available? That's everybody that's in camp, of course. Are they available for this weekend?
Everybody who has been available is available. The only one who is to be determined still, it will be Derek for tomorrow. He trained today. We'll see how he responds tomorrow. It'll be close. We'll see. It's a risk-reward call at this point. So.
Thanks, Damien. We'll go next to Nikki Kay with Spectrum Sportsnet. Nikki, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, just from your experience as a defender, when you face an attack like New York's this early in the season, does that do anything to kind of test your guys' principles and philosophies as a defense and show your cards and what you need to work on? Are there any advantages to facing it earlier in the season than later?
Yeah, I like, as I said to the guys, I like a game like this early on because it typically has a different intensity level. There's no two ways about what they're going to do. They're going to play forward. They're going to play behind you. They're going to test you right away. In transitions, you have to be prepared. There is no seconds off. The only time we can rest is when it's our throw in, our free kick, our dead ball. That's when we can take a second and rest. But when the ball's in play, or it's their throw in or free kick, they're going to put it down and they're going to play forward and they're coming at you right away. So it's a wonderful test in concentration and also us being, together and our line being connected. We have to manage the depth because their 2 forwards have no problems just taking off and running in behind. So, our line being aware of when to drop and when to step it just becomes a new challenge today. The game is going to be faster, which I like. I think in some ways that really suits us, but I think it also gives us a good challenge here early on to evaluate some things as well.
Wonderful. And one more from me. This is your home debut. Will you have any family and friends attending? Who's going to be there from the Vanney crew?
My boys are here. They came in this week, or at the beginning of last week, I should say. So they're here with me. The rest of my family is still in Toronto, and I might have some in-laws that mother-in-law might come down to help me with the boys and to watch the game. They're big fans, so it could look like that. But I'm just excited. that the Galaxy fans have an opportunity to come to the stadium now, and that the players get to feel the energy of the fans again in their home stadium. That's what makes the game special, and I'm excited for them to, and for the fans to be able to share the experience together again. It's the way it should be.